The old fish can measuring deal. That looks like more than an inch. Probably an inch and a quarter at least minimum. Anyway, out here in the front yard getting ready. I'm doing some watering here and just wanted to get this put this can out here to show and to measure how long it takes for your sprinkler system, depending on what type of sprinkler heads that you have out, how long it takes to get 1 inch. And 1 inch is surprisingly a lot of water. A lot of people thinking that 1 inch is just a very small amount. A lot of people are wondering how can a lawn survive off of 1 inch of rain, but 1 inch of rain is a lot. So I'm going to start the sprinkler system, and I'm only going to run about 15 minutes. And if this is full in 15 minutes, then that's an inch. But if it's like halfway, then it's half an inch. It would take 30 minutes to get a full inch. One of the reasons for just doing 15 minutes is because I have somewhat of a clay soil, and just running a full 30 minutes I may get more runoff than I get saturation into the ground. So you kind of have to have that in mind, what type of soil that you have, or what type of angle that you might be on a hill or something that keeps the water from actually getting into the ground before you get to the 1 inch level. So that's why you let it soak in, and then you stop for half the time, and then you put another one. So I'm going to sit this out here. Keep in mind, this is like still the beginning of June. I'm going to set that out there, and as I get close, I can definitely see that my lawnmower blades need to be cut. I've already sharpened them once at the beginning of the season, and it's already needing to be sharpened again. So I don't know about for everyone else. I find myself kind of doing that monthly. So if you have Turf Type Tall Fescue, sharpening the blades is really, really going to be paramount, because I'm going to make a video about it. This is one of the ways that fungus enter to the plant, is through damage from the grass. And there's a little brown hue over the entire lawn, and it's the tips of the blades. That's what's going on. The tips of the blades are brown, and when you got millions of blades, you can get a brown hue in your lawn. Anyway, let's get this thing started up, and let's see how long it takes to get 1 inch of water. And now on the front here, unlike the side that I have going over here, I have rotary. I've already did the first round on this side, so I have to come back and do it again. Okay, we're gonna see what we get here. One of the issues that I'm having is that when I first bought the property, I was changing these sprinkler heads around, not really realizing how many were around here. So I have that sprinkler going over 180 degrees. It should just be going from this side right here, should be spraying this way, and maybe just 180. That's what I should do, but now it's going further back around to the other side, back there by the tree, in which I don't need that because there are stationary sprinklers already back there. So that's something I need to fix. And of course this one is going head to head right there, and then it reaches here, and then on another zone I have another head that's covering this part also. So I'm getting some good coverage, but now we just got to see what's going on. I know it's only been 2 seconds since it's been on, and it's not much water. Seeing some little, gonna have to throw some more fungicide out. It's gonna be a tough year. Okay, let's see what we got here. Look at that. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And that looks like a 1/4 inch. So that's a considerable long time that I need to water in order to get this at 1 inch. So that's when I say when people water their lawn 3 days a week, 15 minutes or something like that, you have to water it 1 day a week, 3 different times. So I really need to water this thing a few more times at 15 minutes just to get an inch of rain, of water. Now I have my backfield back there, which I haven't really done any, haven't put grass at the far back there. So I'm about to skip that zone. So I'm in the back now trying to measure, but it looks like all of the zones are doing about a 1/4 inch of rain depth, water depth every 10 minutes. So I'm looking at to get a full 1 inch. So it looks like 40 minutes per zone. That's a considerable amount of time, but that's what it takes to get 1 inch, and that's basically watering 3 days a week, 3 or 4 days a week actually, you know, for like 10 minutes. So I'm just doing that all in 1 day. So I have to start early because each of the zones have to run, and then you know, to keep runoff from happening, I have to stop it and then start it back. So on paper, you know, it just sounds pretty, oh, you only need 1 inch of rain or 1 inch of water a week. But when you get out here, and depending on the sprinkler system you have, that could be a lot of watering. And like I said, 40 minutes. It's gonna take 40 minutes for me to get 1 inch of water down per zone times 8 zones. So that's what it takes. 1 inch of water, which is basically almost an hour per zone. That means I'll be watering nearly 8 hours with 8 zones. Now that's not going to be everyone. I'm primarily, because of the size of the land, the lot that I have, I'm using these rotary, which put out less water than the stationary sprinklers. Those are better, but that's not the situation that I'm in. I really need to I may even look into changing these out, changing all of these out. I'm going to do some research on changing these out. As long as I can get the coverage, I'll be good. But if I can change these out to get a more efficient watering, where I can get more water out than what I'm getting here, then I think I'll be doing pretty good.